Hey friends, happy Tuesday. This is Abby, and I am committed to providing you with doses of motivation and positivity through 90 seconds in the Word. I am back. I made it safely. Thank you for your prayers, your coverings, and even those that checked out the videos I made while I was away. I realized that I think by tagging my location, which at the time was Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, that it probably didn't show up as fast to my audience here in the US. At least that's what I was thinking. I hadn't thought about that before. But in either event, we're still talking about faith, and I got a word for you. And there's my suitcase in the back that's going to get unpacked today. The verse of today comes from Hebrews 11:11, and it says, "And by faith, though Sarah was past childbearing age, she was able to bear children because she considered him faithful who had made the promise." One of the things that I love so much about the story of Sarah, or Sarai, and her ability to experience and live to experience God's promises long beyond childbearing age, and really, if you think of the symbolism behind it, is that in our own mind and in our own intelligence and limited understanding, because the word tells us that his ways and his understanding, levels of understanding, is way above ours. So no matter how smart we are, no matter how smart we think we are, right, we're still limited when it compares to God. And it shows that in our own logic and reasoning, what we think is possible is still so limited that God is always able to blow our minds. So here she was saying, how on earth is this going to happen? But she still believed his promise, and she still considered him faithful. And she was able to experience the promise being manifested, right? So what are those things in your life that you're believing God for, that everything in your mind is saying, it's no way it could happen? It is completely impossible. Common sense is saying that there's no way that this can happen. And I'm not talking about things that really are unreasonable, right? Certain things you may not be able to do. You're not going to sit and ask God to, I don't know, make you go back in years and suddenly be 30 years old again. But the things that you are saying, from where I am, from where I stand, from what it is that I know can happen, can't happen, God is going to blow your mind. And I guess this is really what the message is about today. That God is going to blow your mind. That if he made a promise to you, he is faithful to his promise. That if those things that you're believing him for, that in your quiet time, in your prayer, that it aligns with what he wants for you as well, he's going to blow your mind. He's going to make it happen. So I need you to stop stressing and worrying and also trying to figure it out. I don't know if you're like me. I'm very logic focused. And sometimes that's a good thing and sometimes that's a bad thing. Because sometimes I go to digging and analyzing and cross-checking and cross-referencing, thinking I could figure it out. But he's going to blow your mind. He's been blowing my mind. And I'm saying he's going to blow your mind too. Continue to walk in faith. Continue to believe and hold him faithful for the promises that he's made to you. Beyond expiration dates, beyond things being due, because sometimes he waits until it's beyond when it's due to prove that he can do it. All right, so let's stay faithful to a mind-blowing God. Continue to walk in faith. We're almost at the halfway mark for this faith walk challenge, and I'm right here with you. Let's see what else God can do to blow our minds. Stay encouraged, friends, and I'll talk to you soon.